Many people feel like they are not truly heard in their relationships. What's the first step to change that?
Not being heard in relationship, I think it's quite a common situations that most people actually felt in a relationship. I feel it's to do with what I realized from my observation is that most people like to talk about what they want, and no one is listening in a relationship. Most people are very preoccupied in their mind in what they want to say, what they want to achieve. It's like a drive. It's like an emotional drive. It's like an emotional needs they want. So it's a very habitual thing. I feel it's important to realize and observe. Really take a step back for a while and just observe in your relationship. What kind of role are you playing? Are you more of a talker? Even in the space of talking itself, a lot of people don't realize they are actually wanting some kind of emotional needs. Although you are an active person, conversing, talking, and sometimes people talk because maybe they just want acknowledgement, because they want to be heard. Maybe they want to complain about something and they want another person to agree to them. Maybe they just want to show you maybe their pride sometimes. So we are very much driven by all these emotional needs. So most people are not a listener. So I feel to be an active listener is really a practice. In order to be able to be heard, I feel it's important to understand the dynamic of the relationship first. And if sometime in a relationship, the opposite party is more like a person who are an active talker, then it's important to listen to them first, understand their needs, supply that if you can. And then when you have a certain needs that you want to be heard, you can always pause the person after whatever they have spoken and then tell the person that, hey, can you just spend the next 5 minutes just listening to what I am going to say? I feel most people are not transparent about this. So they are kind of like expecting the other partners to understood them without them expressing their true needs inside them. So I feel the second step, after being aware of it, is really about being honest about it with your partner in your relationship. After you talk to your partner and say, hey, look, I heard you, I understand your situations, and can we have that 5 minutes? Just listen to my story, listen to what I'm going to say. And I feel it's important. The more we cultivate that kind of transparent communication, the more the person will be in that kind of cohesive relationship with you, because the person will start to understand your needs. Without us being transparent, a lot of time we just expect the person one day will wake up to understand us. And our history has proven it again and again. It just doesn't happen. It only creates more misunderstanding if we do not open up ourselves to this transparent communication. So after we open that up and the person will start to tune in, start to listen, start to feel you, then of course it will easily solve the problem of being heard actually.
Person who want to convey or want to communicate, oftentimes we are also not aware what is the true message that we want to say. It can be an emotional needs, it can be I need your approval, it can be I need you to just hear me, or maybe I truly need an advice, right? So is it necessary for me to realize that what is the thing that I want?
I feel it's not that complicated. I feel let's simplify this thing. I feel most importantly is really understanding the intention behind every conversation. Are we doing it just for the sake of gossiping? It can be as simple as just blaming someone, saying something bad about whatever has happened in the morning, over the whole day. Maybe we just want to let go of the anger. Is that an intention? Or what is the intention behind every act and conversation? I feel it's because if we have no clear, sometimes a couple got into argument because it's a habitual self. For example, if one person is always going home complaining about something about work, and then the other person, maybe in the first maybe few weeks or few days, they are okay about it, but over a period of time, they will absorb all that negativity and that wouldn't be healthy for your relationship, because the person, when you keep on throwing that rubbish out, the person may not be able to process it. And then to you is maybe, I just want you to care about me, want you to listen to me. But the other person, if do not know how to process that, the person will feel burdened on like you're adding on to their own emotional burdens, and then the person eventually may break down. So no argument will happen until they break down, you see. This is like building if you want to build a more sustainable, healthy relationship, all these little things must be clear. So it's important to be aware of our intention. Why do we say what we are saying? Do we want to take something? Do we want to just let go of something? If you're so clear about it, then sometimes it can be easier in the sense that you can tell the person, I don't need your advice right now. Actually, I just want to share with you, what I have been through, a tough day. And then the person will understand, okay, it's not an advice to give, because I realize in the relationship, sometimes the other person tends to give a lot of advices which we don't want. We don't want advice, we just want someone to listen to it. So I feel it's important, if you know what you want, then you can actually convey it in advance. And that will really avoid a lot of unnecessary dispute and